Well, hey there, folks. My name is Eric, and I have been doing video production for a very, very long time. I've been really interested in filmmaking and video for a good 40 years or so. And I've actually been doing this for around 25 years. And I have made a lot of different types of videos. I've done a lot of action sport stuff. I've done some independent film. And I've also done a lot of educational video projects. But the funny thing is, you know what I've never done? I've never done any educational projects about video production, which is kind of odd because I've been doing this for so long, right? So I decided I would start to make a few little educational videos on some video production work. Now, these aren't going to be really detailed videos. It's just kind of for fun. It's just stuff to throw out there to sort of help people who already have a little bit of experience. So, starting from that sort of launching pad, let's get into talking about the latest action camera that I have started using, the Insta360 ONE R. Now, I wanted to give you that little bit of background about myself so that you would know that I know what I'm talking about. You know, you don't want to watch videos by people who are trying to teach you stuff and they're completely clueless, right? So here's the thing that everybody should know before they buy this camera. It's something that I have not seen anybody talk about in any reviews that are written, in any video reviews. No one is talking about this, and it's a very, very big deal. You have to have a very modern, up-to-date smartphone in order to use this camera, okay? Now, I knew before I purchased the camera that there is an app, a phone app that you can use to control the camera. Now, I didn't care about that because I don't shoot videos that way, right? I shoot my video with my camera, I put it into the computer, I do my editing on a desktop, and that's it, right? I don't use a phone for that. So I didn't care about the phone app. Well, it turns out that when you purchase the camera, you have to activate it, all right? And the only way to activate the camera is to connect your camera via Bluetooth to your phone, and then that connects to the internet and it activates the camera. I did not know this because nobody is talking about it. So I purchased the camera, I got everything up and running, I could turn the camera on, I could look through all the different menus, I could change the settings, but anytime that I tried to hit the record button to test it out, it would just throw up an error message saying, oh, this camera has to be activated. And I was like, what is this? What does that mean? What is it talking about? So I looked on the website and discovered all of this. So here's the problem. I have an older Android phone. When I tried to download the app on the desktop and then copy it over to the phone, I couldn't get the app to run. So I was like, okay, fine. I will just download the app directly onto the phone. So that's what I did, right? Turned on the data, downloaded the app. It still wouldn't install. Looking at the activation page on the Insta360 website, you can see that I am not the only one having this problem. I'm not the only one who is upset, and I'm not the only one who's looking at a camera that I cannot use because they have this moronic policy that you have to activate your camera over the internet through a smartphone app before you can actually use it. This is absolutely ridiculous. So now I'm sitting here with a new camera that I bought that literally won't turn on because I can't connect it to a phone. Needless to say, this was very infuriating because I don't understand why I need to hook my camera up to a phone in order for it to work. You don't have to do that with any other product that you purchase, right? I mean, every other camera I've bought throughout my entire life, you buy the camera, you stick a battery on it, you turn it on, and you go shoot, right? You don't have to hook it up to your phone or to your microwave in order to make it work. Like, why do I have to have another appliance to make my camera work? This is stupid. So I'm getting really ticked, right? Okay, this is ridiculous. My phone's not working. So they've also got an app for iOS. I happen to have an older iPhone sitting around. I thought, okay, before I decide to just drive over this camera with my truck, let me try it on the iPhone. So I get the iPhone out. I go to download the app. Oh, on iPhone, you have to have an Apple account in order to get stuff from the Apple Store. So now I got to go find some old Apple account because I don't use Apple stuff. Find some old Apple account. Okay, fine. Logged into that. All right. Download the app. Oh, guess what? I can't download the app to the iPhone because the app is too big. Throws up an error message saying because the app is over 200 megabytes, I can't download it over my 4G connection. I have to use Wi-Fi instead. Okay. I'm getting ready to start up the truck, man. I'm telling you, I'm going to put the camera under the tire and just run it over. Okay, fine. So I get on my Wi-Fi, and my Wi-Fi connection, thank goodness I have a Wi-Fi connection, right? What if I didn't? I wouldn't be able to do this at all. But I've got a Wi-Fi connection. My security settings are pretty tight, so I have to change my security settings so I can get the phone onto my network. Get the phone up on Wi-Fi. It's working. Okay. Download the app onto the iPhone. It works. Now, I can't find the camera. Okay, got to turn on Bluetooth on the phone, got to turn on Bluetooth on the camera to make sure they can talk to each other. Finally, after like 45 minutes to an hour of messing around with this thing, I get it to work. My Insta360 ONE R is finally operational. Now, of course, the good news is once you do this, once you activate the camera, you don't have to use the phone ever again, right? You can just delete the app and throw your phone into the ocean and you don't have to worry about it anymore. So, I just want to let you guys know that if you happen to have an older smartphone, you might not be able to use this camera at all. One last thing that I would mention is that if you're going to purchase this particular camera, do not purchase it off the website. I didn't realize when I bought it that when you purchase off the website, this is a Chinese company, okay? And your order will come directly from Shenzhen, China, okay? It's not going to come from the United States. Now, all over their advertising on the website, they talk about an office that they have in Los Angeles. So naturally, I assumed if I was going to order this camera, it was going to come from some warehouse in LA, right? It's going to come from their LA office. It doesn't, okay? It comes from China. And if you have any problem with customer service, with your order not being completely fulfilled, yeah, everything that you read on the internet is true. This customer service of Insta360 is terrible, all right? If you send them an email, yeah, you'll get a response right away, but it's clearly written by someone who is probably in China and is using an English translator to figure out how the heck to speak English back to you, okay? It's really bad. It's absolutely horrendous. They don't give you any information. Do not order a camera from Insta360. If you want one of these cameras, just wait and get it from a reputable American company. Get it from B&H, get it from Adorama, get it from Amazon.com or When they're available in stores, just go right to Best Buy and get it there. Do not order off their website. I still have stuff that I'm waiting for that has never shown up. That was a month ago. So yeah, their online ordering sucks. Don't use it. So, fair warning to all of you out there. Now, hey, this video finally exists. Those of you who are thinking about buying this camera will not fall into the same trap that I did. You won't be, well, you could be as frustrated as I was, but at least you'll be warned ahead of time. Thanks for watching.